Hello friends, welcome to our education channel, Science Shaka by Shakun. In today's video, we are going to talk about a very interesting and important topic of physics, which is speed, distance and time. So let's begin. Before understanding about those three parameters, let us understand about motion in daily life. What is motion? Motion is the continuous change in the position of an object with respect to time. For example, running, moving of vehicles, flying birds, rolling balls, running, running of the train on the railway tracks. Now let us talk about what is distance. Distance is the actual path covered by an object measured in meters, kilometers, centimeters, etc. Example, walking 100 meters from your classroom to the playground. What is time? Time, the ongoing sequence of events measured in seconds, minutes, and hours. Clocks and watches help us to measure. Time is very much crucial for us. It helps us to plan our day. Without time, we cannot wake up, means the time it decided what's the school time, the college time, office. For example, a movie starts at 2 p.m. and ends at 4 p.m. So the elapsed time is 2 hours. You will get an idea. What is speed? Speed can be defined as how fast or slow an object moves in unit time. Unit time, a standard reference. Speed is equals to distance covered in unit time. Formula is speed equals to distance upon time. Time for the SI unit is second and other units are minutes, hours. For speed, the SI unit is meter per second. This denotes meter per second. Other units are miles per hour or kilometers per hour. How to calculate speed? Now let's talk about how we can calculate them. Now let's take an example. If a car covers a distance of 100 meter in 20 seconds, so what you will write? If the distance covered by the car is equals to 100 meter and the time taken by the car to cover this much amount of distance is equals to 20 seconds, so you will just apply the formula that is speed is equals to distance upon time and write 100 meter, which is the distance, and 20 seconds, which is the time given to us. We will divide it and get the answer as 5 meter per second. How to calculate distance? How we will calculate the distance? Rearranged formula, nothing special, but this is a rearranged formula for distance. Distance is equals to speed into time. So we are given with speed and time and we have to find out the distance. Example, if the car speed is 60 km per hour and the time it covers and the time is 2 hours, not covers, the time is 2 hours. So distance, we will apply the formula which is distance is equals to speed into time, and distance we will write distance is equals to 60 the speed into 2 hours, which is the time given to us, and then it will be 120 kilometers. We are here with the distance. How to calculate time? Time is so crucial for us, how we can forget it? Time is equals to, the formula is time equals to speed upon distance. Example, if a car covers a distance of 300 kilometers at a speed of 50 kilometers per hour, so we will write the formula which is time equals to speed upon distance, and we will write 30, which is the distance given to us, and divided by 50 kilometer per hour, which is the speed given to us. So after dividing it, the result is 6 hours. Types of motion. There are two types of motion: uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Uniform motion tells us about a constant speed of a vehicle, a constant speed, not changing, constant speed. For example, a car moving steadily on a highway, on a straight path. on a highway with a constant speed. Here, the actual speed is equals to the average speed. Non-uniform motion, changing speed, it is totally opposite. Non-uniform motion means an object will not have a uniform speed, won't have the constant speed. The speed will be changing. For example, cyclist in busy traffic, or we will say that cyclist taking turns, not on always a uniform speed. Average speed. So we know that not always moving at the same speed. So we use the mean speed. Means the average speed. Average speed, this is the formula for that. Average speed is equals to the total distance upon total time taken. Example, if a car, the total distance covered by a car is the total distance covered by a car is 150 kilometers, and the time taken to cover this much amount of distance is 3 hours. So we will apply the formula, which is total distance upon total time, and after dividing 150 kilometers and 3 hours, we will get the result as 50 kilometer per hour. Solve example problems. So now let's talk about few problems. First problem is Ria, a girl cycles for 30 minutes, half an hour. And if you will convert 30 minutes into hours, it will be 0.5 hours. Ria cycles for 30 minutes at 10 kilometers per hour. How far she? So here we are required to find out the distance. How far she go? So distance is asked from us. So just apply the formula and crack the question. Distance is equals to speed into time. So 10, here we are given with hour and minutes. We have to balance them. So we have converted 30 minutes into hour. So distance is equals to speed into time. 10 into 0.5 hours is equals to 5 kilometer. The product is the answer of our question, 5 kilometer. So the distance is 5 kilometers. The second problem is Rahul drives a car 150 kilometer. Rahul drives a car 150 kilometer in 3 hours. What is his speed? So the question already says that it has told us that we have to find out the speed. Simply write the formula, crack the question. What is the formula for speed? It is speed equals to distance upon divided by time. So we will write 150 kilometers, 150 divided by 3 hours, which will give us 50 kilometers per hour. Now these are the practice questions. I will help you to understand them, and which formula is used help you to understand them and tell you which formula is used. You have to comment the correct answer in the comment section. So first says a scooter goes 60 kilometer in 2 hours. What is its speed? So we are it simply says, the question says, find out the speed. We are given with the distance and time. Speed is asked from us. So which formula is going to use? The formula is speed is equals to distance upon time. The second question is, how much time does it take to walk 800 meters at a speed of 4 meter per second? So the question says we have this we have distance and speed. We have to find out time. For time, which formula is used? The formula is time equals to distance by speed. If a train travels 120 kilometers at 60 kilometers per hour, how long does it take? Same formula, because we are given with distance and speed. So the time formula will be used over here in both the questions, the time formula, and here the speed one, because speed is asked here and time is asked here. Take a home message. If you have not understand even something, so just understand this, you are done with the concepts. Distance. What is distance? The actual path covered by an object is distance. The SI unit of distance is meters. Time, duration taken, as I gave you the movie example. So, the time, duration taken, it helps us to plan our day. It is very, very crucial for us. So, the SI unit of time is seconds. And for speed, speed can be defined as how fast or slow an object moves in unit time. So, what is the SI unit of speed? The SI unit of speed is meter per second. Formulas, uh, for if you are asked to find out the speed, if you are asked to find out the speed, you will apply this formula, which is speed is equals to distance upon time. For distance, if you are asked to find out the distance, you have to apply the second formula, which is distance is equals to speed into time. The product will be your answer. Time, if you are asked to find out time, you're required to apply this formula, which is time is equals to distance upon speed. I hope you understood about speed, time and distance. In today's video, next upcoming video, we are going to discuss about displacement and velocity. So do not forget to complete those practice questions and jot the answer in the comment section. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.